This program is brought to you by thepodcastfactory.com.
Hi, my name is Igor Kheifets, and this is The List Building Lifestyle, the only podcast which delivers cutting-edge conversion strategies from the online trenches straight to your earbuds. Download the transcript of today's episode and all future episodes at listbuildinglifestyleshow.com. I also invite you to grab a free copy of the Wealthy List Builder Survival Guide at listbuildinglifestyleshow.com/survival. And now, once again, it's time to claim your list building lifestyle. Welcome back to another edition of the List Building Lifestyle with your host, Igor Kheifets. So I've been recently playing with YouTube ads. I've been studying more about it because I've been told that YouTube traffic is cheap, it's super targeted, and it's really responsive. Of course, that wasn't the case because just like any other traffic source that's being edified and glorified, YouTube comes with its own set of challenges. And, we're not going to get into YouTube marketing right now, although I'm probably going to devote a couple of episodes in the future to it. But, as I was doing some research and I was trying to find some videos to target, videos that had some good, views, I stumbled into this video where this Facebook ads guru, if you will, they don't consider themselves that, but I'm going to basically tag them as a Facebook ads guru in this video, somebody who is well known in the industry, who's pretty successful, probably not so much because of their Facebook ads activities, but because they speak on stage a lot. Basically, I was looking at their video, and the video taught how to start additional Facebook ads accounts. Now, this was fascinating to me because as an email marketer, I accept that, something like Aweber or GetResponse can shut you down. Like an autoresponder company that doesn't like the way you email can shut you down. And in one of the previous episodes, I even described what to do if you get shut down. And I myself got shut down many, many, many times. But, in this case, I was watching the video and I seen that this Facebook ads guru had something like 32 or 46 Facebook ads account. Now that's a lot. And when I see something like that, and when I see them teaching other people how to start multiple ad accounts and how to recover from an account that's been shut down, I'm thinking to myself, man, isn't there a better way? Why do you have to build a business on such a slippery foundation where at any given point someone can come in and shut you down? Because this is really different from if I get my autoresponder account shut down. I still get to retain my list. I still get to re-upload my leads into a different company, instant mailing. They won't even feel it. They'll just see a different unsubscribe link at the bottom. So I'm not bothered a lot by the fact that I may get shut down as much as, as I was bothered when I got my Facebook ads account shut down. Not to mention that the moment they shut you down, they kind of put a little tracker on you in a way. It's kind of like a wounded animal, that you track in the safari or the jungle. Because the moment you start adding credit cards in the same zip code, the moment you start using similar address or the same router or physical internet address, whatever, all of a sudden they shut you down again and again and again. So you really now you kind of build your business upon it, even if you can make Facebook ads work, by the way, which in and of itself is a big challenge, especially today when it's way too competitive and way too expensive to run them. Even if you can overcome these challenges, you're still playing a cat and mouse game, and you're basically going to sleep every night looking over your shoulder thinking, man, am I going to wake up to not having a business? Because the moment they shut you down is you don't get to keep your audiences. You can't really back them up. You can't download a CSV file with your retargeting audiences or something like that. They don't allow you to keep any of your creatives, although I believe you still will be able to access your account. It's just you won't be able to advertise on it. But the moment you access that account and then go visit your other account, they, do 1 + 1 or 2 + 2, and they shut you down. That's exactly what happened to me. I've had 6 Facebook ads accounts until I finally realized that, what? This is just not working out for me. Why am I being so stubborn and so stupid about, trying to get back on Facebook? Maybe there's a better way. And I went out there and I found a better way and made it work. And, now I'm generating leads for, sometimes 1/10 of the cost of what it usually takes you to generate leads on Facebook for the same offers. Plus, I don't have to deal with any red tape. I can make claims. I can scale, right? I mean, if you ever try to scale a Facebook ad, it's really quite an experience. So if you have a Facebook ad running quite successfully at $10 a day, you're thinking, okay, so it's time to scale. And all I have to do now is to just double my budget. And that's exactly what you do. You double your budget. And guess what happens? All of a sudden, your cost per lead is twice as high. So Facebook and its, really wicked smart algorithm, in its infinite wisdom is designed to help you spend as much of your money as possible, right? I mean, remember, that's how they make money. So what they do is they just spend more money. That's it. And what you've done is you didn't scale your lead generation. You actually made it worse. So, of course, the trick to that is in case you're running Facebook ads. So here's a free tip for you is to just duplicate the campaign. Instead of trying to increase the budget, you just duplicate the campaign for the same budget. And usually it works. But that's Facebook for you. You have to be aware of all these little tricks and I just hate it. I can't begin telling you how much I hate it for how hard they make it to be. Now, you think that they're not supposed to be that way. You think they're supposed to be easier on marketers because, that's how they make money, isn't it? I mean, if Facebook makes money based on how much advertising it sells every month, then how come it's being so bad to marketers? And I'll tell you how. I'll tell you why. Basically, because you're not their customer. The marketer is where they make the money, but it's because of their users that the marketers come to the network. So what Facebook does, it focuses on the experience, on the customer experience, and it is designed to pull people into its ecosystem for as long as they possibly can. So their job is to not make our life as marketers life, easier. It's actually to make our life harder. And anytime we found a loophole that allows us to profitably advertise, Facebook will be quick to shut it down because usually whenever there's such a loophole, it somehow ruins the user experience. Think back when in the golden days of Facebook, you could actually scrape the Facebook groups and you could advertise just to the people who were members of the groups. I remember scraping a group that was about 8,000 people of folks who were interested in buying solo ads and running some ads to that. I was generating 10 to 15 customers a day just running a stupid, simple Facebook ad to that group because it was so targeted. And I was shut down because Facebook decided that, hey, enough. We're changing our terms of service. We're changing the rules of the game. And we are not going to allow people to scrape groups anymore because it's disturbing the user. So it turned out what happened was people started complaining, not just on my ads, but I'm sure they did, but overall, because everybody was scraping groups at the time. And all of a sudden, people who were members of certain groups started seeing ads for that particular interest and they shut it down. Now, ironically, today, Facebook is actually tracking everything that you do across all the websites that you go to and even listens on your phone calls. So when you talk to your friend about, a Canon 70D camera that you want to buy or something like that, which is the camera I use to shoot all my videos, courtesy of my friends Dennis and Anastasia, who were kind enough to give it to me on my last birthday. If I mention it over the phone, I'll start seeing ads for Canon 70D on my Facebook because that's the technology now. If you have Alexa or, that Google thingy where you can talk to it, right? They too listen to your stuff. They too listen to your conversations and they too now show ads with your interest in mind. Now, how is that even different from what we used to do with the groups? It's not. But now Facebook is doing it, and they're the only ones who can, and not everybody else. So they're the ones profiting from it, not us. And, again, I can keep going on and on and on how much Facebook is unfair, how unfair it is, how annoying it is, how much I hate them. And that's actually one of the reasons, in addition to all the obvious reasons that I went off Facebook for a year, and I announced it on my Facebook page recently to increase my productivity and to just stay sane. But the point of today's episode, the lesson here is if you're trying to build a business that requires you to have 36 ad accounts and expect to get shut down, then it's probably not the best business to be in, because you don't seem to be in control of your income and as a result, of course, in your life. Now, I personally tried that method, and I remember exactly what it feels like when you got everything figured out, when you got all your ads dialed in, when you got all your domains set up, you purchase your SSL certificates, you're all good and ready to go, and bam, they shut you down. You wake up, your ad account is blocked, you can't access your audiences, and worse, just the absolute worst part about this is that you don't have any customers coming in. And now you have to spend the next month or 2 months or 3 months rebuilding just to get a trickle of customers. So not only you're spending money, not only you're spending time to build this quote unquote new foundation, you're not making money, and the foundation you're building will get shut down next month anyway. So what's the point? I just don't get it. So this was just, a quick rant about why I hate Facebook ads. So anyway, thanks again for tuning in for the list building lifestyle. And until next time we chat, have a good one. Thank you for listening to the list building lifestyle. Make sure to subscribe on iTunes or Google Play to never miss an episode. Because who knows, just one conversion tactic we share on the show might double your list and double your business. Download the transcript of today's episode and all future episodes at listbuildinglifestyleshow.com. And don't forget to claim your complimentary copy of the Wealthy List Builder Survival Guide at listbuildinglifestyleshow.com/survival. This is Igor Kheifets, and until next time we talk, have a good one.
This is the podcastfactory.com.